I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, press on that bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Hey there, this is another video about pill base and the pop-off process. I used UNT and I did 3 coats of this pill base. And the way I apply it and what works for me is that I apply it to the entire nail. I avoid a hairline of where the sidewall and the cuticle is. I have trouble popping pill bases in general, and that's how I apply my pill base. But before I apply the pill base, I have a layer of top coat over anything that I do, whether it's a clear dip. When I used to do builder gel, I still put a top coat over that because I do want a super slick surface, so that's really important. So if your pill base is not popping off, try using a top coat before the pill base. See how that works. So again, I did 3 coats of UNT and I let it dry in between. I already have these 2 nails off, so I'm going to be showing the peel off process for these 3 nails here. So what you're going to need is a 100 grit file. I'm also going to use this very thin one just to kind of get around my cuticle walls and my, sorry, not my cuticle walls, my side walls and my cuticle. I find that kind of helps break it up just a little bit more. I'm also going to be using a nail tip just to kind of get under the nail and pop it off. I'm going to use cuticle oil. And that's going to help, once you break the seal on the top coat, it's going to help seep into the cracks and then help you peel it off faster. And then one more tool that I've been really liking lately is a cuticle pusher, but I use this end, and after I file, I just kind of use it to kind of pry off wherever I see an opening. So I find that kind of has helped me, but you can do whatever works for you. Okay, so I won't be speeding up this video at all. This is going to be real time. Just filing the cuticle walls here, the side walls, and all I'm doing is just filing enough to break the coat. I don't want to file too much into the shape of my nail. And if you haven't seen my pop-up process for this hand, I used a different pill base through Zebra Nails. And I have it posted on my YouTube under tutorials, so feel free to go look for that. But I found that the Zebra Nails one, it's more of the Elmer glue consistency. It's white and it dries clear. That really works for me. So you're gonna wanna experiment with the different pill bases to see what works best for you. So I decided to do 2 different pill bases on, each hand, 2 different hands, so I can show you guys. I've been on like a pill base, what do I call it? Not a hunt, but I've a lot, like most people, I have a hard time popping my nails. And so I've been, practicing and using different techniques and watching a lot of different YouTube videos of people doing that. So after I file it, I kind of take a look to see where I might be able to do the pry off here. And I don't really see anything that might allow me to kind of get under it. So I'm just gonna file a smidge more before I put on the cuticle oil. And sometimes it takes me a couple tries before I can pop it off. But the last pop off, 4 out of the 5 popped off pretty easily. The 5th one, I was a little challenged, and I had to try a couple times before I got it off. It was very clean. Everything came off very clean. There was no lifting on my top coat at all. Okay, so I think that's enough. So I'm gonna take my cuticle oil now. And this is the secret. I saw this on Marla Chris's YouTube video when she was showing her peel-off process, and she used cuticle oil. And so I was like, oh my God, what a fantastic idea. Now you just let this soak in for a minute or two, and it's going to pretty much do the work for you. Well, I'm hoping at least. So while I'm waiting for that to soak in, I'm gonna do the filing on my other nail. So I'll let you guys watch while I do this. So I've been, I think, experimenting with peel base for about, I don't know, I would say the last 2-3 months, and I feel like I finally got it. It took a while. So don't give up if you feel like it's not working for you. Just try different techniques, different peel bases, 1, 2, or 3 coats, all that stuff. It really depends on each individual. So don't give up. Just kind of looking to see where I might be able to kind of do the pry off. And you know, we'll keep filing if we don't find it the first time. Let's give that a go. Prying, I'm applying a pretty generous amount because I do want that to kind of get all up in there. Okay. This nail, I'm just going to use my skinnier file just so I can get up in there. Some people use the e-file too, you know, that might work for you. Do whatever you want, but essentially you're gonna try to file through the layers until you get to the peel base. Grabbing a little jar here so I can rest my hands. Okay, so hopefully that works. Give it a go, and then we'll come back and do more if we feel like we need to. Okay. So by now, the first nail would have soaked in for at least 1 to 2 minutes. So we're gonna start off with that one first. So what you probably wanna try first is taking your nail tip and seeing if you can fit it into an opening. But what I did in my last video, and I'll try it right here as well, is I just took this pointer end, and I'm not giving it any force here, but I'm just trying to see if there's already lifting. Oh, look, I see right there. There. And I didn't even apply any kind of pressure. It was just more like picking at it, if you will. So there is my first pop off. And I did a glitter ombre with the gel method. So there isn't a ton of powder on the bottom. It's more like one layer of clear. But I did the same technique on my right hand side, and I used at least about 3 layers of dip altogether, because I had, you know, more of a foil glitter application, and it came off just the same process. So very clean. Now let's see if this is going to cooperate for us. I'm just, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think, you know, after many months of playing around with it, I found my technique, and it's more, I learned it from Marla Chris, really. It's the cuticle oil that really did it. So let's see here. Let's see if I can get success on the last one. And I'm not even finding a opening. I'm just seeing if it just pops up for me. Nope. This one is being a little bit more stubborn. And that's okay. You don't want to go too harsh on it, but let's see. Nope. This one's going to require a little bit of extra filing. Okay. Let's just do a little bit more filing. And then after that, add a little bit more oil to see if it might seep through the cracks there for us. Okay, let's give that a try. Get it all the way around. Hopefully, you know, it could do its magic and kind of seep in through there. But yeah, I've always had trouble popping peelies. I mean, I have occasional luck here and there, but these two hands that I did the pop-off process today have been pretty good. The key is number 1. I put 3. So on the zebra side, I did 2 regular coats because it was like a thicker viscosity. And then on the UNT side, because it's very much thinner, I did 3 coats, and they both pop up the same. So one of these days, what I want to do is just bring in other pill bases and just kind of experiment with it. This one's a little bit more stubborn, see? But I think I see an opening that I could use. Wow, this sucker is really in there. I don't want to do too much prying there. It's not supposed to be difficult to pop off. And I've had this mani on for, I think, a day. And I was using my thumb to pry, to kind of remove some rhinestones that I had on my index finger on the other side. And on this side, the peelie just popped right off. So lesson learned there is do not use your nails as tools. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. All right, so again, what I did here was I did not go under the nail. I kind of pushed it from the side because if it's loosened, you don't have to do much with it. So I just kind of took it to the side and I pushed the nail a smidge, and there you are. So I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content. And while you're at it, click on that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.